Good morning. It is April 18th, 2026. Here on a job site and getting ready to move some transformers. Actually, I'm the new plant that Elon Musk made or is building. That's where we're at. Turn the camera for you guys. What do I think of trucking in 2026? Well, as someone who started in 2022, I can tell you it's not been what I expect. It has been. It's what I asked for, but it's not what I expected. And what do I mean by that? For one, I was over the road for a little over a year, consistently. And what I've come to find is the more you drive, that doesn't necessarily mean you make more money. This is an industry where it's not how hard you work. It's becoming how it's, work smarter, not harder. And it's more about who you know than what you know. I've done quite a few things. I've done roll-off trucks, I've done over-the-road, dry-van, reefer, I've done flatbed, step deck. I have a tanker endorsement, I've pulled some tankers. I don't have hazmat, but I have pulled tanks before. And what I've come to find is, unless you got some sort, this is from a company driver's perspective. Unless you got some sort of specialty training, or you've been, you're in with someone, you get on with a good company like Old Dominion or FedEx or UPS, not FedEx, but UPS, any of the LTL companies, you can make pretty good money and be home every night. But for someone just starting out, going over the road, even for a flatbed company, even like a TMC or even, Western Express, being real with you, you're going to be lucky to make $800 to $1,000 a week take home. Now, for some people that's good, but for me, that's just not good enough, especially for someone who's been doing it for 4 years. And I know 4 years isn't that much in comparison to what some people have been doing. But my best advice to you, if you're going to do this and you really want to do it long term, make sure you get all your endorsements. Make sure you go to a school that can train you on manuals. Make sure you have an understanding of what's going on with the truck. How does a truck actually work? Do you know what kind of engine it has, right? Do you know the difference between Cat? Well, they don't really run Cats anymore. Cummins, Detroit. Do you understand the anatomy of an inline-six diesel engine? Do you understand what's going on? Do you understand, how to change a headlight? Do you understand how to change a tire? Do you understand, even if most companies will do it for you, but can you call your roadside team and tell them, hey, I have an issue? And can you describe it to them? Do you know, do you have some sort of mechanical inclination? If you're just going to get in a truck and drive, and you think that's all you're going to do, then you're not going to go far. And you've got to find, you got to want this. If you think you're going to just come in this industry brand new, make $2,000 a week, stick it out for a year or two, and then get out, you won't. You can do that, but you won't make the money you're expecting to make. Bottom line is, if you really want to make money in this industry, from what I've learned, you need to get all your endorsements, and you need to make a decision. Do you want to stick with a good company, or do you want to go owner-operator? And if you go owner-operator, you need to either be leased on with someone that's going to take care of you, that's going to run you consistently, or you better have direct shippers and have your own authority. Because there's no way in hell you're going to get on a low board and make it in this economy. All you'll do is pay your fuel bill. That's it. So That's my advice. And